Hello and welcome back to the episode of OHAD where we will change our build and go full on faith. So epic. Yay. Before we start, it doesn't seem like that my trickery last episode worked. People apparently don't appreciate me being a duck or something. Gak, gak. So I'm gonna try something else. If you like this video, you will get superpowers. They may not be actually super, or you may not be actually aware of them, but smash that like button nonetheless. You will get superpowers. Dun dun dun! So here we are at Rosario, and we can go ahead and finally talk to her. Join the covenant of the Rosario's fingers. Yay! There we go. And reallocate our stats. We can also change our appearance, but I'm fine, I think. But we can allocate the stats. We can do it 5 times per lifetime, and I guess that is per new game cycle. So if you finish the game and you go into New Game Plus, I guess you can do it 5 more times, etc., etc. But let's go to our faith builds. Alright, so these were our starting values. I'm gonna leave this at 20, I'm gonna leave not at 16. Might as well go to 18. You guys can see here, that leaves us with 3 achievement slots and a bit more FP. I'm gonna put this back at 18, this is fine at 15. This, I'm gonna put it 14. Just so I can use some more shields, for example the crest shield, the shield I'm currently wearing, the dragon crest shield. All these shields do require 14 strength, so I'm just gonna go with 14 strength. Yay. This I'm gonna put at 13, just to be able to use certain weapons, just in case. So don't tell anyone I leveled up dexterity. Okay, cool. This can be at 9, and we can pump this all the way up to 35. Look at that, look at that. Just a quick comparison. I have equipped my heavy claymore, and you can see that the damage output drops down significantly, so we will be using some different weapons. But this seems fine, like 35 faith for now. I do have quite some souls, so I may level up a bit, put some more points into faith. But for here I'm aiming something 30, something 30s. Somewhere between 24 and 30. These are fine, and this should go up all the way to 60. Full faith. Alright, so let's confirm. There we are. Ha! The evil overlord reborn! Yes, we did change our ways. And I totally forgot that I was gonna put a song by Blue Saracino in the description, so I should do that this time. All right, just a quick just a quick look. Last time our +2 holy sword did way less damage than our +6 heavy claymore, and at this point it's still less. And that's mainly because the equivalent of a +6 weapon, just a regular weapon like the claymore, is a +3 boss weapon like the holy sword. So yeah, but the problem is that it's very hard to get enough Titanite skills to level up boss weapons quickly. So this is gonna lag behind just a little bit, just a little bit. But this can go, this can go, and for now I might just go with a raw Falcon. Nope, nope, wrong button. There we go. And if I'm correct, if I go ahead and two-hand this and compare the... Nope. There we go. The damage output, then we will see that, yeah, the Falcon does do a little less damage, but this is a faster weapon. And we will also be able to buff this. So that seems actually just fine. Before I'm gonna go into the meat of this video, let me just quickly pop back to Firing Shrine and see if I want to infuse my bite ends. I might just go ahead and test it, see how it performs for me. I'm not a fan of spears, but it seems like a decent one, especially if you can buff it. So here we go, here we go.
Just what neat.
Non-reinforce, infuse. Here we go. Same by that. At this point, 156 plus 86, and if we go roll, we get 244, which is a decrease. No, that's not a decrease. That's actually 2 points higher. If we go, say, heavy, I'm not sure, but thing is. This is gonna go to 46, and that is fine. Or 246, which is a bit more than the raw infusion, but we do have a faith scaling here, and a raw infusion removes the scaling altogether. So as we gain faith, the damage output of the heavy bite should be way more than the raw bite. Let's just do that. There we go. And while I'm here, I may just go ahead and make this a lightning longsword. I did test the numbers with this one because I was a bit torn. Should I go with a lightning longsword or a lightning falchion? And I think that at these stats, the falchion did like 7 more AR. And if you have like 60 faith, then the falchion still has like 3 more AR, and that difference is negligible. And I do like the moveset of longsword way better than the falchion, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make this a lightning longsword. And here we have our most trusted weapons, I guess. And I may even have enough. Ooh, I can get both of them. So I can just go ahead and switch. Oh, wrong button again. There we go, switch. And just to show you guys a bit, falchion, it's a fast weapon. Smash, smash, smash. That's the light one-handed. This is heavy, and that I don't like. It's got no range. It is slow as I know, but it's two-handed. Smash, smash, smash. It's fast and two-handed, slow. Two-handed heavy is just slow. One-handed heavy is just slow. That's what I don't like about the falchion. But if we get a miracle that buffs our weapon, I mean fast, 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 that should prove a significant increase in our damage output. Alright, wrong button again. Golly, I'm an idiot. Longsword. Fast, fast as well. But there we go. That's basically just the Claymore moveset. But I'm gonna try this. And if I get disappointed in any way, shape, or form with the... Ooh, that was from lag. With the Falcon, I might just switch to long. But I went with Raw Falcon because that has a way higher damage output than a Raw Longsword. Alright, let's go to Yorshka. And finally cash in those Proof of Concord caps.
Oh, good blade of the dark moon. Welcome home.
Well, it's not much of a home, is
If I
it?
can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
Alright, so let's first deliver 10. Ah, rank gains.
My blade of the dark moon, thy deeds merit great worship.
No, I feel the same way. I should
As
be
captain,
worshipped.
'Tis my duty
I am
knights of great accomplishment.
The Overlord, of course, so...
Please, it is thine, and not lightly given. As a shade of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, persevere in thy knightly duty, hunting down the gods' would-be foes.
Alright, Dark Moon Ring. Now we can deliver the rest of the proofs.
My blade of the Dark Moon, I, Yorshka, captain of this company, hereby recognize thy service. This is a wonder of the Dark Moon, inherited from my brother for this very purpose. Please, take this. Thou art most deserving of it. As a shade of Father Gwyn, persevere in
Alright, we've heard this. Alright.
Off so soon?
Yep.
May the Dark Moon watch over thee.
Alright, let's take a look at the items we were given. The Dark Moon Ring adds many slots for attunement, and many being 2. Gwendolyn, also known as the Dark Sun, or the Moon, commands the Dark Moon Knights and bestows this ring upon the best of them. Yay, we are the best! Ring of the Moon Deity, Gwendolyn, youngest son of Gwyn, the First Lord. Well, he's not really in command of the Dark Moon Knights anymore now, is he? Alright. And I have way too many spells here, so I probably should put some of them in the... stow them away at the bonfire. Alright, Miracle of those who devoted themselves to the Dark Moon Covenant. Reinforces right weapon with Dark Moon Light. Magic. Miracles of the Dark Moon are tales of revenge. But Captain Yorkshire recites only for the sake of remembering her brother, without knowledge of its meaning. Perhaps this is better, as revenge is better left with blades. And that pretty much shows how old it is to have Yorshka as the captain of the Dark Moon Blades, because yes, they are all about revenge actually. In Dark Souls 1, the Dark Moon Blades, they were among those who would fight the ones trespassing in Anor Londo. So, for example, if you went ahead and shot an arrow through the illusion of Guinevere, the whole place would change from bathing in sunlight to a dark place. The sun was also an illusion. At least the sunshine there. I mean, obviously there's a sun, but it wasn't the light place that you would actually see if you first came there. And you would hear, upon destroying Guinevere's illusion, Gwendolyn talking about revenge against you, and from that point on, normally the Dark Moon Blade was also against invaders and such, but they would also hunt you down. You had sinned. But Yorshka is a rather sweet child compared to many of the gods. So she doesn't even know the meaning behind this miracle. But then again, Gwendolyn isn't around. Nobody's around except her. She's pretty much the last god here in Anor Londo. And if you feel like a complete dick, you can actually just kill her right here, right now. She drops a pretty awesome talisman, by the way, so you might just go for it. Anyway, I'm gonna attune that and show you guys. I've never actually gotten this spell, so here we go. It looks pretty! Look at me! I'm a Jedi Knight now. And of course, it's basically just the same miracle. Well, the miracle variant that of the sorcery that, you know, any intelligent builder gets, namely Great Magic Weapon. But come on, this looks way cooler. Yay! All right. Time to move on. Time to continue our quests. Right. So we have been to the catacombs. We have been all over Anor Londo. We completed, where is it? The Demon Ruins, and vanquished the old Demon King. So now it's time to visit the Irithel dungeons. So we go to the Distant Manor, and he's in down. Go to the Irithel dungeons and the profaned capital below Irithel. Here we are. So just as a reminder, if you haven't done Garrett's questline at this point, that's pretty much impossible, but if you come here and send Garrett off on his pillaging here, then do not continue down this staircase, or else you risk him dying. Because you need to visit either Secret first, or, and that's a big or if you haven't bought the Onion Knight set from Patches, you should alert Patches to Gryrop, and he will save him. And that will all autofill if you go to Irithel Dungeon before exploring and finishing up Ain Orlando, or rather Pond of Sylvan. Alright, those guys are annoying. There is a Pontiff Knight sitting right there, and if you charge blindly to the slaves, you will get ambushed. And there's also a Fire Witch right over there. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is the following. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Silver Cat ring, and I really should clean up my rings. And just jump down here. Grab myself some rusted old gold coin, and down here, where we have some more slaves. So Titanite shard, that guy. That was a slow dodge. Alright, would you mind coming here so I don't have to deal with a Pontiff Knight as well? No? Alright. I'll take it easy. It's so... Alright. Alright. Come on, give me a moment. Guess they're not a fan of my moments. No! But they were, oh yeah. And there I died. And now I feel silly once more. Because I don't have superpowers, only you guys can get superpowers. Aww. I is sad. I'm a sad boy. Alright, we can do this way more easy. There we go. There's one. Well, aren't you an energetic one? And that's two. That's down. And down. And you are invisible. And you are just annoying. Ooh. Oh, just some loot bug pellets. Alright. Yeah, now it's time to ignore these guys. Well, actually, no. Because we will get an invasion right over there. And I don't want this guy in my back when that happens. Come on. Alright, I'll hide just right here. Come on, get closer. I'm not here. Alright, in your own time. Alright, I'm sick of waiting. There we go. Alright, now we get an invasion of... Oh, not an evasion, an invasion of a character that's referenced in Dark Souls 2. You can actually find his armor set right there in Dark Souls 2. Let me just quickly reapply this buff. Still want more mana. But here we go. It's him! It's OHAD, Secret of the Spurn. Hello, buddy. With his big ass sword. And there we go. That's quite some damage output. I love this buff. Dark Spirit of OHAD, Secret of the Spurn has died. Yippee-yay! We did it. And we also got his sword, the Murakumo. And I'll be honest with you guys. I first started out with the idea of going with a Dex Faith build, and the Murakumo was actually the weapon that I had in mind as my main weapon. So let's take a quick look at it, shall we? The Murakumo, it does have quite a high strength requirement, but it mainly scales with Dex. So there's that. It is a nice curved greatsword, doing just slash damage. The curved greatsword of Alpha, especially forged in an eastern land. Sharp but heavy, this sword requires extreme strength and dexterity to wield. The search for the Spurn had no end, and so the Wayfaring Knight warmed to a most deformed weapon. Well, if I recall correctly, there is also a Murakumo in Dark Souls 1. And it was part of a questline. But look at that, that's spin to win. Can I do it again? Look at that weapon art, that's just beautiful. Alright, we're not gonna use it. It is a really good weapon to infuse, by the way. You can go if you are more into like strength or dex, although it's better for dex builds, I guess. You can just infuse it with a heavy or sharp infusion and buff it, or you can even infuse it with an element, because it scales pretty well with most what's it called? Most you know, I'm actually not sure where that sentence went. It scales pretty well with lightning, with chaos, with dark. Ooh, we do have quite some online activity here. You know what? Let me pop quickly to Firelink Shrine and invest some of my souls.
Welcome home, speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
Let's see, how many levels can we get? I
Take nourishment
don't want to
from
put
sovereign
too much
necessities.
into my levels because, well, that's just the way I feel it. I'm pretty much on par about my level's pretty much on par, you know, what people normally are when they enter Irithel Dungeon and the Profane Capital. And I think the first time I was around level 70 when I finished all that and went to Lothric Castle proper. So I don't want to spend too much of my soul, because if you are overleveled for an area, it's easy to get overconfident, and then you go into an area where you are, you know, with a level on par of what you would expect. You're gonna have a more difficult time than you should, because you have become lazy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't wanna go to like 70 right now. Maybe 65 here, 70 by the time I go to Lothric Castle into the DLC. So let me just go ahead and put some points into stamina, some points into... Why isn't my... Oh, because that's a bow and that's not a lightning longsword. Darr, I knew that. Some points into faith, and I do want my Quite the return we get there. It's like 7 points of FP. Well, this seems fine for now, I think. And then from here on out, it's mostly gonna be. Well, actually, I don't have a big weapon anymore, so I think 1 point stamina is fine, 1 point into vigor is fine, and then from here on out, it's pretty much just gonna be fade. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems okay.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Alright. Let me just go ahead and also buy some of this, because we are going to use this in a bit. What else do I want? Pretty sure there isn't really anything I really need at the moment. Yeah, because you just cannot have enough. Oh no, max still out. You cannot have enough of these. And max those out already. Let's just not care. There we go. Alright, time to explore Irithyll Dungeon. Now, Irithyll Dungeon does have one of the most difficult enemies. Well, not difficult. Some enemies in here that make life really difficult. As it's a dungeon, we have a lot of walking corpses and such, and there are actually quite some enemies here that are weak to fire, hence me buying all that. Way too many of this charcoal pirate. I'm also gonna equip some black fire bombs. Alright. So these guys, just like we met them near the Cathedral of the Deep, they're also here all over the place. But there are also these guys, and these guys are difficult in that they have a special attack. They walk around with their lights, and most of the time these lights, the lanterns, are blue. But once they notice you, once they spot you, they will blow into their candles or something, and they will turn red. Now, if they are red, and they spew out all this smoke, and you can just ignore the smoke. It's just a visual cue. It doesn't actually curse you like the basilisk cloud thingy does. But if they look at you, well, in that state, your health bar will drop. Not just your health, your actual health bar will diminish. Like down to 10 or 20% or something. And it will take you like roughly 20 to 30 seconds before it starts to go up again. Your health, however, stays at that 10%. So be careful with dealing with them. There's actually not too many around here. But if you go deeper into Irithyll Dungeon, there is like this large central chamber. It's actually down there somewhere, where there are like half a dozen of them. No, not half a dozen, just an actual dozen of them. You know, patrolling the room. Alright, there are some items to be gathered here, if I recall correctly. These you can't access just yet because you need a key to open up these cells. There's another one, but here is something stupid. Alright, here you find a rusted coin, and some of these corpses, when you pick up the item, these corpses don't. They aren't as dead as they look. They start screaming, and it's just to build some tension. I don't think. Well, maybe the one downstairs, all the way down there, but I don't think that at any point in Irithyll Dungeon enemies will come running towards you when these corpses scream. Alright, this is obvious. Trap is obvious. You can leave this guy just in here. There's nothing to be gained. You can, yeah, nothing, really nothing. Alright, if you finish this guy, be careful, there's another one patrolling as well, and there are these corpses that will punch you right on the nose like they did to me. Alright, yeah, I actually need to bother with this guy. Yeah, alright, let's just do this. There we go. These guys do drop their armor set, and they drop the thingy they have in their hand, like it's called the soldering iron. It's actually used to mark slaves or cattle or whatever. So quite unpleasant. Oh no! Not my. Can I get rid of that? Can I get rid of that? Alright, sorry guys. Minor interruption. I'm gonna edit this out, but there we go. Alright. We're back! Alright guys, we're back. Yay for that. Yeah, I'm also screaming. Nothing will come running, so just ignore the scream. Here, ahead. Yeah, derp. This is a closed or locked shortcut. I can actually see a bit. Can I see a bit of things to come? That down there where you see the fire thingy right over there. You can see that that's the profaned capital, and that's where we will find our third Lord of Cinder. There is an item. Yay! It's just a gesture, and there's also a bonfire over there. But closer here is the way forward. All right, time to continue. Alright, don't rush downstairs blind, because there is a prison warden right there and all these ambushing cages. So just spot the difference in color, like light, dark, dark, light. All the light ones, they will attack you if you pass them. And this guy we can just oh, before I forget, I should change my rings, I guess. So this is fine for now. This is gonna be miracle boosting, and this is gonna be miracle boosting. And then I might as well change this to the 420 shield. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's test our damage output. Yeah, that's more like it. It's locked, of course, because we need keys to unlock everything in this damned area. Dar. Alright. Because ambush. Well, now for a bunch of corpses, they are actually quite sneaky. Alright, just this all. And we can continue right this way, right this way, right this way. Hello, buddies. And the old sorcerer set. Let's take a look at that. There are a bunch of these sorcerer sets. Alright, traditional attire worn by the sorcerers of the Vinheim Dragon School. Long ago, sorcerers were said to always dress properly, even while on distant journeys of discovery. Even before such journeys were established curriculum. And it's actually quite a fancy. It looks quite fancy, don't you think? I'm not gonna wear it though. Alright. Once you reach this bit, oh, this is empty. This one is not. Maggot monster! With a shit ton of HP. Oh, no, no. Oh, I get to show you guys. Alright, let me just quickly get this thing. But as you can see, my bleed, I'm covered in maggots, and they slowly build up your bleed meter until you do something with fire, like this torch. Alright, before everyone gets distracted at my totally realistic abs, let's just put on some flooding, right? Here we go. These guys are just... Oh! Stop smashing me in the... well, kidneys. Alright, great magic shield if you kill him. And that really ups the damage absorption and... what's it called? The stability of your shield. And there are shields that get pretty much 100 stability from, or like 99 stability, by casting Great Magic Shield on them. And that means that you can basically block without any loss of stamina. That's just epic. Alright, here we have a door that is closed, of course. There is a room here. We find a large Titanite shard. Yay! And there's this guy. And you can see my health bar actually decreasing just by standing in front of him. Oh, love those guys. Love those guys. Alright, but this is the way that we're supposed to go. No! Stop! Smashing my nose. I'll smash your ore shovel. Alright, some Pilpine resin that also adds magic damage to your weapon. And oh my god, it's ugly. Sorry for the fat response, I know it's there. This guy, completely innocent, will do nothing. He will, you know, like look at you but don't do anything else. So you can just leave him alone. Unless you are offended by his sheer weirdness. Yep. You know, he can't help it being born like that. You know, not everyone can be as pretty as us. Alright, here we go. A door that we can actually open. And now we can open this bit as well. Yay! Micro shortcut. Alright. Let's open this bit. And here we find the jailbreaker's key. And I totally forget every time I come here which key does what. So if I remember, then this should open the bit over here. There we go, jailbreaker's key. So here we ironically have opened up a shortcut before actually getting to the part where the shortcut leads. Don't you love this game? I sure do. Talking about loving this game, we are gonna find a room with like 5 or 4 of these stupid jailers. Like 1, 2, 3. It's just 3. Conspiracy confirmed. He cannot count. Alright, let's just pull them one at a time. No, I'm up here. Come on, buddy. Or girl, I actually don't know. Come on. That is one. That. is gonna be 2 in a bit. And for number 3, a special surprise. Ooh, trousers. Yay! I love trousers. I wear them every day. Alright, now this guy, this ugly mofo is hostile. Come on, show us your attacks. He will try and push you. This one actually has a magic staff, so... Or he can cast magic. He should be casting magic. Come on, cast some magic for us, mister. Or ma'am. I don't really know. And I probably don't want to know. Well, if you're not gonna. Alright, simple gem. So that can provide you with some FP regeneration. No! Stop hurting me! Alright, so here we have a door with an item on the other side, and of course it doesn't open from this side. Like most doors in this area, it either doesn't open from this side or it is locked. Yeah, screw you and your keys. Alright. Probably don't need this anymore. Do I have enough FP for a heal? I do. See, and that's what I mean. Yeah, I can cast 2 heals on 1 Ashen Essence Flask, and I heal about the same amount as with a regular heal potion. So, alright, just if we chase after this crystallization, I'm just gonna do that. You will get ambushed by that guy. I'm just gonna ignore him. I don't care. I want. Come on, leave me alone. I want that. I need it. There we go. It's just some deathmatch skill. Stop hitting on me. That didn't come out as I thought. In my head, that sounded better. And here we have the source of all those infernal noises. Mister, would you shut up? Alright, no need to get rude. There you go. How about a nap? Alright, so if we leave via this door, grab ourselves some homeward bones, we can see that the jailbreaker's key, it opens up the door right there. So let's just go back and grab the item over there. Run all the way back. I'm making up words from a song as I go. Oh right, I promised I wouldn't sing anymore. I don't know, sometimes I have this urge to sing, but I don't know. I don't think I can sing. Right, it's that way. I don't have really a singing voice, I guess. There we are. Up and down. Up and down. Grab ourselves a bellowing dragon crest ring. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Bellowing dragon crest ring. Alright. Greatly boosts sorcery by like 20%. So basically the sorcery equivalent of the Witch's Ring or the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Alright. Enemies. Let's just drop. And miss. Promptly miss. Alright. Go with the bow over there. Go with a big butcher's knife over there. They will stagger if you roll into them, so you can just abuse that. Or you can, you know, miss and get a knife in your face. Alright, here we have a mimic. That's totally not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. There we go. Time for a mimic. Man, the damage output. That's just Epic. Look at that. That's why I like buffs. They greatly increase your damage output. They don't last very long, however. Nice, this is short. And it takes time to apply them. But for the rest, I love them. I love these like magic using swordsman builds. Yeah. Oh. Lots and lots of jailers. Yeah, that missed the last one. Fuck you into the face. Alright, these guys drop if I remember, okay, oh, firebombs, they drop firebombs, and I have too many firebombs. They drop firebombs, titanite shard, dung pies. And here we have a soul of a weary warrior. Alright. So, a few ways to continue. You can drop down there, you can also drop down here. But there are some issues with that. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. Can we see it from here? We can't get there. A door that isn't the door. You can also drop down here, but yeah. That's the hand of a sleeping giant. Let's not wake him up just yet, shall we? We will have time for that later on. Alright. Let's see what's here. It's a door. Alright. Sleeping giant. Let's just leave him sleeping. If we drop down from the end of the hallway we were just in, we will end up over here. And this is just a shortcut from just beyond the giant. But we're not gonna wake him just yet. I mean, he'll just smash us to smithereens. Alright. Here we are. Let's go down and down and here we are. Pickaxe. And rats. Mainly because rats. I don't like rats. Like at all. You can drop down here if you have the silver gathering equipped, you'll be just fine. But let me see if I can draw your attention to something. There are some jailers right over there, but we are a long way from reaching that point. We should be able to see... Where is he? Where is he? That's actually an NPC, right? Somewhere there. No? We can't see it. Alright. We have to find out the hard way. Dun dun dun. Alright, if you go this way, be careful because more stupid rats. Like a lot more. This is just some souls. Look at this, look at this. Here, if you look carefully, you can see a hole in the ceiling. Now, that's actually a trap. And if you miss these chests right here, you know, no biggie. But as long as you don't touch these chests, nothing will come out of that hole. Alright, and here we have a regular chest. You can see it, the C-shaped thingamajigums. And the one pointing towards it. This is a mimic, and we can, of course, see it breathing. Alright. Here. Opening this chest in 3, 2, 1. I hate being wrong. If you grab the item in the chest, which is a cell key, there we go. A shitload of basilisks. Alright, let me get out of this cloud. Oh, there we go. By the way, old cell key. Let's take a look at the item description, shall we? I've been completely neglecting those. Jailbreaker's key to the bar. It just says so in the item description. Guys, be smarter than I am and just read the freaking item description because it just tells you where you need to go. Alright. But the window only leads to a bottomless black pit below and above a paltry view of the ruined Profaned capital. The very architecture appears to be a cruel joke the jailers played on would-be escapees. Alright, we also have the old cell key. Key to the oldest cell in the Irithyll dungeon. The first prisoner of the dungeon was a lone giant. We already met him. Cells for men were built at his feet, and that's where we are. And we are gonna need the old cell key in a bit now. Like I mentioned, this is a mimic. This is not like the mimic we seen so far, because these mimics, or those mimics, were the old variants. The mimics of Dark Souls 1. This is a different variant. This is the Dark Souls 2 variants. There we go. Walking on all fours. There we go. That's it. And he drops a nice dark clutch ring for us. So, increased dark damage output from pretty much all sources, magic or buff, at the cost of decreased defenses. Alright, because, well, rats. You can't have a proper dungeon without rats. Can you now? There we go. We also find dung pies, because yay, someone does love his dung pies. Here we are. So we were just up there, and now we're down here. Alright, let's see if I can pull these guys in one by one, instead of having to deal with them all at the same time. Yes. Come on over here. Come on, buddy. I said, come on, buddy. Are you getting cold feet? That's okay. As you can see, there are a lot of them. So you can just lure them back one at a time by using a bow or something, and engaging them one-on-one. Just be careful right there, because that does a lot of damage. As long as you're branded, you are slow. Let me just... Haha. I'm faster. Like I said, be careful of that attack. I mean, don't be like me. You should never be like me. I'm a bad person. I'm a... No, no. Stop staring at me. I'm shy. Are you... No, you're just gonna stare at me. Look at my health bar. Look at my health bar. It's gone. It's just gone. Not like you guys. Come on, hit them. You can do it. Apparently you can't. Rub it in, won't you? Alright, just come over here. I can't aim to save my life. I'll tell you that much. There we go. Come on over. Come on, buddy. Yes. No, I don't care. Sometimes they are just... shy, I guess. Oh, come on. I mean, now it's 4 of them. Ah, there we go, that's 1. No. You've given up. Really, how rude are you guys? Come on then. Come on. Come on. Nope. No, you're just gonna stand there by yourself? Fine, then I'll come over. That's 1. Ooh, that's too many. I'm sorry. I'm pretty much all for 1, I guess, something like that. I'm more of a single commitment guy. Alright, there we go. Alright, this is just an ember. And we also have 1 hiding here. I've mentioned an NPC several times who could give us some extra miracles and permanencies and whatnot. And that's her, that's Carla. Just like Nasandra, the big bad of Dark Souls 2, she is a sort of the abyss. A bit of menace. The dark soul personified. And she's stuck. And this wouldn't be the Erithil dungeon if the stupid door wasn't just locked with no way of going in yet. Ah, shame. But here we do have Alpha's armor, and I do really like that armor, so I'm just gonna put it on. There we go. Ah, that's a bit too heavy. Do something less. No, that's heavier. That's even heavier. There we go. Something like that. Looks kinda nifty, doesn't it? It does have quite a bit of poise, as you can see, for the weight. Quite a bit of poise, and having high poise means that you're less likely to get interrupted by attacks, so don't mind that. Alright. Large Titanite sword and a lot of screaming from this way. Well, let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, I really don't like these gloves on. 71. There we go, that looks better. Will you perform some magic for us? No, you're just gonna spit into our faces. Alright, very good. Will you do some magic? There we go. Like a sort of wind blast or something. Alright. No, you're just gonna puke as well. Alright, very good, very good. Here you do find the profaned goal, and if you are doing a luck build or something, then this is the goal you're after. Let's take a look. The profaned goal. Enable dark, lacerating, and hollow infusion. So it's also really good for pyromancers, because dark infusions skill just like chaos infusions with both intelligence and faith, and it does provide a nice alternative to fire weapons, because everything that's, you know, pretty much everything that resists fire is weak to dark, so you have really good interaction there. Alright, remnants of the fire that burns down the profaned capital, preserved in an icy skull. Gifted the blacksmith in the shrine to allow the use of gems for dark, blood, and hollow infusion. And I don't recommend blood weapons, but that's a different matter altogether. Alright, so we're pretty much done in this bit. There is once again, look at that, there is once again a mimic down here with us. So let's take this thing on now. I like to run over here, because if you fight the thing with its grab attacks in such a small corridor, chances are you're gonna get screwed over by the camera angle. Just some time to kill. Here we have just some items. There we go, the Xanthus Ashes. This unlocks the armor of Yellowfinger Hazel, as well as some other goodies. Umbral Ash of a sorcerer who explored the golden sorceries of a long lost land. With this, the shrine had made him prepare new items, and they were called the Xanthus Scholars, but some foolishly imitate them by simply dressing in yellow. Alright, really good. Now here, this guy yelling will actually attract the attention of all these jailers wandering about the area. We do get the Dusk Crown something, the Dusk Crown Ring. Reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers HP. Leaf-colored crown ring bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, Dusk, ancient land of golden sorceries. Ulasil is synonymous for its lost sorceries, of which the Xanthus sorcerers are dedicated scholars. This crown ring is a rare artifact of the great magic heritage. And it was pretty much what it says on the tin can. Your spells cost less mana, but you will in return have less HP. And we are invaded by someone or something. Somewhere. Alright. Just gonna grab ourselves a number here. This guy, you can just you keep him locked up in here. Doesn't actually do anything. He will attack all the jailers running around here. But that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm just gonna continue down here. And probably die between a... There we go. Guy isn't all that hot about, you know, like gorgeous behavior. Alright, if I'm dying here, I'm gonna be upset because we are pretty much near the bonfire. And I would hate to do all this again. Well, I'm gonna chicken ass this. Punish me all you want. You can't! You can't! Man, I am still getting adjusted to the lack of range with this weapon. And we are having quite the damage output here. And I'm gonna see if I can. Well, go ahead, check your asses. Alright, if I'm not making any more stupid mistakes. Like that. There we go. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, just a large soul. But I was gonna draw your attention to the unexpected pills right over there that we could see all the way up from the start of Irithyll dungeon. And there's a bonfire right over there. And if I would have died here, I'd be a sad, sad boy, because I'd have to go all the way back through past all these stupid shaders. But if you look carefully, right over there, Gargle. Now, guess what? He's not coming over to say hi, let me put it like that. I don't know what it is today, but I just can't seem to check my asses in peace. So of course their weapon is blazing, it does fire damage. They can actually use their wings as a shield just like that. Now, don't be an idiot and try to stand in front of them, because allow me to demonstrate. And no. Come on, show us. There we go. Just like that. They will shield bash you, and you're not gonna be happy with that. Now, they do take reduced damage on their whole body except for where their head should be. Like this. You can actually dodge underneath their bash, but, you know, I'm not good enough. Or I just fail today. There we go. They do drop their weapon, so this one has a spear, so it drops its spear. You also have a variant with a mace-like weapon, and you can also get that. Alright, time to go to the bonfire. Up, down, there, down, there, down, there, down. Here? Yay! That's nothing we will get later on. This is Lettersmith Gilligan, a character in Dark Souls 2, and he was an idiot, he was an insufferable guy. But he did sell you letters. which basically meant that he opened up bits of areas that you can't go otherwise, or would have real trouble getting otherwise. So, alright. Undead Bone Shard and the Stretch Out Gesture. Ah, one of the best bloody gestures. Where is it? There it is. Unfortunately, the ground tries to eat me. Well, bonfire. Alright, I'm gonna sprint back quickly and just open up another shortcut. We still need to go on further in order to use the what's it called? The old cell key, because there is a cell that we need to open up for several reasons, and that's actually beyond Irithel Dungeon in the Profaned Capital. So we are gonna open up that next episode. So for now I'm just gonna open up the shortcut back to the pretty much the beginning. And grab a miracle that I like to have. And that's probably gonna be the reason why I'm gonna switch one of these rings with this one. Eventually with the Dark Moon ring until I have more attunement slots. Alright, so just crossed the large chamber and went to the other end. And here we are, and we find a Dragon Torso Stone. Nice, let's see what it is. The Dragon Torso Stone, where is it? I don't know where it is. It's not here, it's in consumables. It's not in consumables, where is it? The Dragon Torso Stone. It's not in my key items, is it? No. Oh, there it is. Again, a Dragon Torso and roar like a dragon. Nice. Oh. Stone imbued with the power of the Everlasting Dragons, used in a secret rite by dragon worshippers. Gain the torso of a dragon and a dragon roar, a transformation that is irreversible until death. From ancient times, the path of a dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said they envision Archdragon Peak in the depth of their meditation, and at times they even hear the distant sound of a great bell at the peak. Now, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but we will reach Dragon Peak, but we can't yet. It's actually a hidden area of the game. But to give you a minor spoiler, it is right there. But there is currently for us no way we are getting there. But this area here, it provides a hint, and I will go for that hint later. Alright, here we have a lift. And some treasure. Ha, lightning blade. Nice. I love lightning blade. So this is basically just the same as Dark Moon Blade, except that you get lightning damage. Miracle allegedly wielded by a certain Dragon Slayer knight in the Age of the Gods. The tales of Dragon Slayers are now a rare thing, told only in fragments and whispers in remote regions. As you can see, pretty much same requirement as Dark Moon Blade, same FP cost, everything the same, but Dark Moon Blade adds an X amount of magic damage, and I feel, if I'm correct, that's about 0.96 times your spell buff of magic up into your weapon, and this is 0.96 lightning damage. But I feel, wait, can't I? Oh, I can. I feel that of all the buffs that you can get as a miracle build, you can get. We are also going to get Dark Blade in a bit. That Lightning Blade, all in all, is the least useful, and why? Mainly because lightning weapons scale naturally with faith. So you have that. And you can get the Golden Pine resin bundles, and they apply for a really short period, though. But still, they add some lightning damage really quick to your weapon. And you can of course just use resin, like I do here with my charcoal pine resin. But why do that if you can just use a spell? I like my spells. I think the visuals of actually channeling it through yourself is way cooler than using resin. It doesn't make any sense why resin should add lightning damage. I mean, fire damage, that's okay. I mean, real life resin can be quite flammable, so that seems okay. Here we just have a large hole, and we are back here in the Earthfield dungeon. So, next episode, we are gonna explore the Profaned Capital. We are gonna get all the keys we need from for this area. And if I'm quick enough, we can even take out the third Lord of Cinder. And that would be funky. That would be funny. And epic. Mind you, it's a gimmick boss fight. So you need to understand the mechanics behind the boss fight in order to, make it not too hard. Let me put it like that. You can of course just ignore the gimmick, the mechanic that, the way you're supposed to do it. Oh. By the way. Spoiler alert! More gargoyles. But well, that's the way to the boss fight. And there should also be another gargoyle somewhere down there. And if we can spot it from here, we can't. No, we can actually. That is the way to going back to sort of Earthfield dungeon. So we are gonna wrap that up next episode, and maybe even go that way and do all that jazz over there. And that we're gonna do on Sunday. So I'm gonna go live to Earthfield, not Earthfield, no, the Profaned Capital, and do all my shizzle right there. So guys, thank you for watching, and join me on Sunday, and we will do a live session of about 2 hours, maybe a bit more, because I tend to lose track of time doing that, going live. So yeah, just join me. I'll see you guys. Cheers.